It is no doubt that the Mara ecosystem is one of the most sought-after places as a result of the great wildebeest migration from the Serengeti National Park in Tanzania to the Masai Mara National Reserve in Kenya. And that's not all. There are also numerous opportunities, especially in the tourism and hotel industry, as hundreds of people travel to the Masai Mara National Reserve to catch a glimpse of the various wild animals that call this place home. However, it is now emerging that it is becoming difficult for residents in the Mara to share the meager resources with the animals, especially the water in the Mara River Basin.
Water currently is below the level of what is required for ecosystem functions. And this call for actions by riparian of the ecosystem to kind of regulate the use of water and reduce the encroachment on water resources, because it can have a big impact on the Mara.
To this effect, the Sectorial Council of Ministers for Lake Victoria Basin declared every 15th of September the Mara Day to create awareness to communities on the dangers facing the Mara River Basin and what communities can do to address the issues, as well as engage policymakers to allocate more resources to the conservation of the Mara River Basin.
The wildebeest is not something you'll find in other parts of this world. It's specific to Masai Mara and Serengeti region. So we need to preserve it as our kind of specific asset.
The Lake Victoria Basin Commission is mandated to coordinate, promote and facilitate sustainable management of the Lake Victoria Basin, including the Mara ecosystem. Executive Secretary of the Commission, Dr. Canisius Kanangire, says sustaining this ecosystem will not only benefit the animals, but will also ensure tourism activities in the region are not affected.
Tourists will be also part of it. They have a role to play in preserving this resource. And all of us together, we will work as one community on how Mara can be sustainably managed.
Besides creating awareness on the environmental and social challenges existing in the Mara River Basin, the Commission hopes to enhance public-private partnerships, including resource mobilization and investment opportunities.
We'll call politicians, policymakers, decision makers, scientists, airlines, hotel industry people, and others to come in.
This comes in the wake of incidents of human-wildlife conflicts that have been reported in the country, where livestock keepers have decided to take matters into their own hands and kill wild animals that they claim are feeding on their livestock. On this, Dr. Kanangire says dialogue is the way to go.
We need a kind of dedicated type of forum where people can look at the needs of each of the stakeholders around the table and see how they can be balanced and agree on a mechanism.
The Mara Ecosystem Day will coincide with the Great Wildebeest Migration every year. Ruth Mutegi, Business Defined.